Joining me on the phone, Congressman Steve Scalise, Republican from Louisiana. Congressman, the maneuvering looks to me like a presidential election setup. Biden versus DeSantis. What do you say?
Well, Stuart, I'm glad that they're just focusing on the hurricane right now, because Governor DeSantis has done a great job making sure in advance of Ian that people were prepared, evacuated areas where it was going to really get pummeled. And you saw the water, the wind. It was a very powerful storm. And obviously now you focus on the recovery, and he needs to pull together and keep the people in Florida in our prayers, because we've been through it so many times in South Louisiana. And, it's tough times. People need to pull together, and everybody's got to be working towards getting that community back up and running, and there'll be more than enough time for the politics later.
Well said.
Right now is the time to focus on helping people.
Well said, Congressman. I'm moving on. Every single House Democrat voted against a bill that would require parental consent before a school gives services related to sexual orientation or gender identity. Congressman, are you going to make education the big issue, or one of the big issues in this election?
Yeah, Stuart, it's perplexing when you watch just how far left these socialist Democrats have moved. But I think inflation, energy costs, border security, and parental involvement in their kids' education are going to be major issues in the November 8th election. And so, we've rolled out our agenda, the commitment to America, that shows the country that a Republican House majority would actually address these problems that Democrats have created. But yesterday, we forced a vote on the floor to say that, geez, if they're given mental health counseling or other kind of gender identity counseling to your kid in school, shouldn't you as a parent know about it? And every Democrat voted no. I don't know who they think should be in charge of your kids' lives, but I think it's the parent. And you saw this in Virginia with Youngkin's race. You're seeing it all across the country. Parents are fed up. They're going to school board meetings. The Biden administration's calling them domestic terrorists if they dare want to have a role in their kids' education. But the parents are going to win this fight against the big government socialists. But at least now you can see on record who's in support of you having a say in your kids' education in schools when they're trying to ram some of this gender garbage and all this other stuff down your throat, and who's standing with the parents and the kids.
Congressman Steve Scalise, thank you very much for being with us this morning on the most important subjects of the day. Thank you, sir.